Hey YouTube, it's your girl Shay Renee, and I want to welcome you to my comment section. I want to welcome everybody back to my channel, back to a new Monday, back to a new show, back to a new week. Okay, get in here, y'all, and cut up with me on these internet streets. Okay. First of all, welcome to a new Monday. It's your girl Shay Renee, and I am never mad on a Monday, okay? Yes, never. You know why? Because Monday is a new opportunity, okay? To get it right. What am I mad about? Nothing, all right? Yes, I'm excited about my grind, okay? Back to it we go. Let's go, all right? Yes, first of all, YouTube. I called you guys Facebook last week, and I apologize for that. Um, Listen, at the beginning of every show, we talk self care, self love. Why? Because that's what I promote. All right. I didn't always have it. Okay. And during them times, they was the hardest times of my life. All right. So I told myself, when I get up here, I'm gonna make sure that I'm advocating, okay, for people that look like me. All right. And I'm encouraging, period, encouraging, and I encourage all of us, okay, all of us to make sure that we practice self-care and self-love, okay, period. You have to. I don't care what it is. You sneak it in, okay. This week, well, this weekend, over the weekend, I was looking up, ways to love on yourself, because I'm always looking for different ways to share with my audience, right? And one of the things that came up was making sure that we always, always, always find alone time. hmm Yes, it said it's important that we get a piece of alone time, all right? Whether it be, just sitting in your car. For me this weekend, I made myself a prayer corner. In my closet, I put out a nice little carpet, two little pillows, so I can go in there and, praise God, all right, and worship when I need to. So, yeah, I just created a small, intimate space for me, okay? Um, so it is what it is. I want to encourage each and every one of y'all to make sure y'all take care of yourselves, okay? However you see fit, whatever that means to you, okay? Um, you know, Listen, I'm all about grinding, right? I'm all about hustling, right? I'm all about getting your goals done, right? Accomplishing goals. Um, but at the same time, you gotta take care of yourself. You have to stop, and smell the roses a little bit. Stare, look back where you came from, to appreciate where you're headed, So it is what it is, okay? So politicking now is out the way, all right? I want to encourage each and every one of y'all. That's what I do every single week, okay? We come back right here on Monday. We talk about the weekend. How was your weekend? I hope you got to do something for yourself, something good for yourself. I don't care. You have to. You have to. Week by week. All right. Um, you got to make sure you pouring into you. And like I said, this week I made myself a little prayer corner in my closet. All right. To make sure I had somewhere comfortable and peaceful, just to drift off and be alone and put my faith in God. Now hold on one second. My computer would start messing up. It will start messing up right when it's time for me to get busy. But I'm not gonna restart it. I was about to restart it, but I'm not, okay? We're just gonna jump into a show, all right? YouTube, Word on the Curve starts right now. Get in here. Listen, so hip hop celebrates 50 years. 50 years of culture. And one second, hold on one second. I just want to congratulate hip hop on 50 years of being a staple, okay, and an outlet for our community. All right, I appreciate that. You guys have truly built an empire. And I remember running across hip hop in like the digital underground days. Like when Tupac was dancing for them and stuff like that. I remember singing "I Need Love," with LL Cool J. Okay, yes. And just thinking back on all that and then seeing where it is today is just amazing. Okay, it's really really something to watch hip hop blossom into what it has blossomed into these days. All right, and that should really be celebrated. So yeah, shout out to that. And then after that, let's talk the city of Atlanta, the DEA. Listen, the DEA in the city of Atlanta has filed a RICO charge on Donald Trump. Fannie. Her name is Fannie Willis. Now I just want to say, wow, I know the young thug cried. hmm Absolutely. I know he cried when Donald Trump got charged with RICO because I bet you he said, now, Lord, what is she? Listen, if she coming for him, what is she going to do to me? You know? Um, And I said, Lord, has this lady ever dated outside of her race? Like a Puerto Rican or something? Because listen, that lady love the word Rico, okay? Um, I said, Lord, did she put a Rico on Sheen? Is that who filed charges on Sheen? Okay. Hold on, now let me jump the gun now. Um, but again, y'all in ATL, y'all better be kind of scared because I'm waiting in Texas and I am. Absolutely. I'm scared of y'all, DEA. Mm-hmm. Yes, because word on the curb is she didn't put a recall on Donald Trump. And baby, she is calling for Donald Trump. She want his Trump card, his black card, the card that he cashes checks with, all of them. Okay? And I said, oh, okay. So shout out to that. Word on the curb that Donald Trump has a RICO charge, okay? Thanks to the city of Atlanta, all right? And the DEA, Fannie Willis, all right? And then after that, let's move on to my next topic in my conversation, which is going to be Erica Mena. Now listen. Word on the curb is Erica Mena recently let the cat out the bag that Safari was trying to hit on her friend from Love and Hip Hop, the lady who be cooking, Sierra. Um, and I said, of course he did. Sierra is supposed to have a little money, allegedly, and Safari is, a kept man, okay, if you will. Um, yeah, absolutely. Um, and shout out to everybody who's watching. Make sure you hit the like button, all right? As you come in and out of here, make sure you hit the like button. It's appreciated, all right? Shout out to that. I wanted to catch you guys on your lunch break, but I was running a little late today. Yeah, I wanted to catch you while you had your hot dog. Yeah, give you some tea. Add some tea to your hot dog. Or if you're anything like me, you probably have some chilies for lunch. Yeah. Or some taco cabana. hmm But anyway, shout out to that. Um, but yeah, word on the curb is Safari was trying to get with Sierra, Erica Mena's friend, and I said, "Oh, child, of course." Um, the truth of the matter is, I really think that Safari hasn't really quite got past, the hurt with him and Nicki Minaj breaking up. Honestly, and it's sad. Nothing will be wrong if he was out here, healing himself while he date, but no, as far as hurting people in the process, he's getting married, um, so yeah. I will say though, any woman thinking about dating Safari, just proceed with caution, okay? So anyway, shout out to that word on the curb that Safari was allegedly trying to talk to us, the era from Love and Hip Hop, and then after that, let's move on. to our next topic, which is going to be Kenya Moore. Now, listen, fans speculate that Kenya Moore might be leaving the Housewives soon. The housewife recently sat down and did an interview with Carlos King, and fans was saying that they sure hope not. They sure hope that Kenya isn't anywhere near the door as far as leaving the housewives goes, because some of them feel like that would just really, really be the last straw for them. And fans even feel like the sit down, with Carlos King was a little, telling too. Um, it might be a clue. But as far as the interview goes, fans describe Kenya as open, very open. And, she talked about how she was denied a spinoff from Bravo, where she wanted to, basically document her pregnancy, and people felt like that would have been gold. Um, Now, I will just say this. I don't understand why Bravo would deny spinoffs, because, I, in my opinion, I feel like Real Housewives of Atlanta, as well as some couple of other franchises, is, they're due for a revamp. Okay, it is what it is. Like, yeah, give the OGs some spinoff, but get some new cast on there. That's my opinion. I really feel like these shows, they kill themselves off by having the same cast for too long. Move on. It's to the point where the cast be ready to move on. Before the show is even giving them the boot. So anyway, shout out to that. Word on the curb. The fans speculate that Kenya Moore might be ready to leave Atlanta Housewives soon. Hold on one second. Mm, yeah, because y'all was just like too high up. Just too high up. Now it's okay. All right. But anyway, let's move on to our next topic in my comment section, which is going to be Tommy from Love and Hip Hop. Now, listen, word on the curb is Tommy went to jail. Absolutely. She was arrested, okay, for allegedly having the opposite of Pepsi. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I went to Taco Bell the other day, and I said, "Can I get a Coke?" And she said, "We have Pepsi. Is that okay?" So, yeah. Um, yeah, y'all know the other, yeah, the opposite of Pepsi. Yes. Word on the curb is Tommy was arrested for allegedly having that in Miami. Caught with some soda in Miami, okay? But anyway, after that, let's move on to our next topic, which is gonna be Wack 100. Now listen, word on the curb is Wack 100 thinks that Megan the Stallion's ex friend Kelsey is the one who pow Megan. And I said, now listen, we can either listen to Wack, or we can listen to somebody who was there. And I'm just gonna listen to the actual witness, okay, who testified that although he might have seen some type of spark from Kelsey, which he's not sure, he cannot confirm if he did or did not see some type of one spark come from Kelsey. He did say he witnessed Tory Lane trying to air out outside, okay? Airing out outside, all right? He did. He absolutely said he saw that. He sure did. And I just want to let Wack know. So Wack, that's what Tory is in jail for. Okay, he's in jail for powing. Okay, even having one. Okay, being in possession of one. All right, and somebody witnessing him fire it, okay? Now, I know I said I was done with this, but honestly, I'm done putting emotions into this. I'm going to go for as long as they can go. It is what it is, but I took the emotions out of it. It is what it is. Like I told y'all last week, people are just going to be mad at Megan Thee Stallion. It is what it is. It's like no different than, I don't know, locking up their daddy or something. People are really sad, and they don't want to see Tory do his time, okay? But yeah, all the evidence leads to Tory. I don't know what else to tell him. It is what it is, okay? And then after that, let's move on to our last word on the curve. In my comment section, which is going to be Krishan Rock. Now, Krishan Rock just recently announced that she is days away from giving birth. And I want to personally wish you well. I want to wish you a safe delivery. And I want to wish you the best, okay? I want to wish you the best, okay? And she recently went on live to just discuss that she just really wanted to have a peaceful experience while giving birth. And she even mentioned she wished she could do it in another country, and I said, oh wow. I listen, not my personal experience, but I have heard a lot of women, say that like when it's so much drama going on, they just really rather just do it alone. But I will say this, like I said, I'm wishing her the best, okay, on her new journey. And I want to say that it seems like Blueface might be on the same page because he's been quiet. He's kind of slowed down a little bit on his internet antics. And thank the Lord, okay, for the baby's sake, if you will. And yeah, so shout out to that, okay? Who Blueface and Krishan, he might be in the delivery room. All right? Yeah, so shout out to that, okay? I know he's definitely trying to be there. It seems like he's trying to cut the cord. All right? He's trying to be there to watch his child be born. All right. So anyway, shout out to that. Shout out to Blueface. Shout out to Krishan, the baby, all the whole story. Okay. I'm wishing you all the best. All right. And then after that, let's get into some rap girls. Okay. Let's talk rap girls. It's here. All right. The time has come. Word on the curb is over, and we don't have any social media clearance news this week. So yeah, let's just get into this rap girls news, okay? Nicki Minaj is taking TikTok by storm, and some folks is mad. It seems like they mad a little bit. Well, Coi Leray, seems like Coi Leray kind of, voiced her frustrations with it, if you will, last week. But we don't know if Coi was talking to Nicki Minaj or not. Okay, we just assume that she was. But anyway, shout out to that. And then after that, let's get into this. So on Rap Girls, fans think that Coi Leray was talking to Nicki. Yeah, okay, because Nicki's on TikTok. But then listen, fans drag Saucy for reciting one of Akbar V's lines in her song. He said something about Nicki, I know it gets tricky. And he was dragged. Fans told him, like, pick a side. You already picked your side, stay there. They basically want him to leave Nicki alone. And then Nicki was kind of dragged a little bit too for not acknowledging Akbar V. Okay, Akbar V's tribute song. And then word on the curve is fans think that Doja Cat and Cardi B might have something in the works. Possibly so. And the Queen Nicki Minaj, Queen of Rap, she probably got wind of it. But who knows? We really, really, really don't know what the unfollow was about. And then listen, Nicki Minaj showed Akbar V some love. She did. After she was dragged for dedicating a song to Nicki. And told that she was being ignored And I said, oh, that was really sweet. I thought it was really sweet of Nicki Minaj to acknowledge her because she didn't have to. I mean, Nicki is in work mode. Not only is she in album mode, she is a star, you know? And she absolutely didn't have to say anything. She didn't have to say anything. Um, it's the entitlement for me, you know, it's the entitlement. Folks are really, really, really starting to be entitled. Uh, but you know, like I said, Nikki showed her love, and she told her she loved her down. You know, she told her she loved her down, and she told Agbar that her growth, lyrically, is really undeniable, and it's clear. I thought it was really, really, really sweet. Like I said, considering that she didn't have to say anything, you know, nothing, not one word. Um, but you know, it's a fact that she did for me. Cause she could have easily just kept quiet. You know, she's a star. Uh, but you know, she saw what was going on with. I'm assuming she saw what was going on with Akbar V. You know, getting drugged on the internet. You know, being called a D rider and all of that. And you know, she addressed it. Okay. So like, again, like I said, I thought that was really, really sweet of Nicki Minaj. And let me just say, before I get out of here on the topic, um, you know, like I said, you know, I didn't see anything wrong with the song. I need to listen to it again. I want to listen to it again. Because I can't really critique it just off the rip, but I want to say I didn't see anything wrong with Akbar, the idea of the song, if you will. You know, I know she got a lot of flag. People was, you know, telling her she's obsessed and blah 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 blah. But I thought it was cute. You know, I thought it was really really cute. How many people have made a song for Nicki as long as Nicki been around? You know, Nicki is an idol. You know, she is a force to be reckoned with. You know, she is that girl when it comes to rap. And just solidifying who she is. So I mean, like, um, yeah. I mean, I didn't see, you know, why they gave her such a hard time. Now, if anything, I will say it seemed rushed, you know, and I want Edward to be to take her time, take her time with what she's putting out, you know, just perfect it a little more. I know nothing in this world is perfect and stuff like that, but like, yeah, she could just put just a little. You know, I mean, just a little bit more into, you know, her craft. All right, she might really, really like what comes out. But yeah, again, shout out to that. All right, I had so much fun with y'all, YouTube. I'm coming back next week. Um, if I need to come back before that, I will be, okay? If I need to do an emergency live, I will. All right, but I'm gonna tell y'all like I tell my audience on IG. I'm here every Monday, okay? So it is what it is. I'm here every single Monday. And you know, if the news uh if I have to, I'll be back, okay? Um, but that's usually rare. I have not really had to do an emergency live ever that I could think of. I wanted to about 2 weeks ago when Tory Lanez had got, a whole lot. There's a whole lot of Tory Lanez stuff going on. But I kept my composure and I came on Monday, okay? But anyway, it is what it is. Shout out to everybody who watched. Shout out to everybody who came through. Make sure you hit the like button, okay? To push us out in the algorithm. All right? It helps us be where we need to be. But anyway, shout out to that. I had fun with you all. I'll see you guys next week. All right? Yes. Thank you all for coming through. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.